Hey, what's up, guys? MaximusBlack here with another Quest Masters. That is right. Oh yeah, I got a special game for you guys today. Let me just quickly introduce those players. We have Cinnamon, Sinnoh. I'm gonna call him Sin. Starting down here in the bottom position on Shatter Temple, and up top we got me, MaximusBlack. What's up? So this was a big game. This was on a 6-game win streak on the ladder. I went from rank 55 to rank 13 in 48 hours. I went on a 10-game win streak, then I went on a 6-game losing streak, and now I've been back on the 6-game win streak. If I win this game, this will be 7 games in a row. Of course, I played them all on the live streams, and of course, you guys are going to get more Quest Masters in the first-person view very soon. I think this is like the second game I posted up in a day or two. So you guys are going to get more of that very, very soon. I want to give a big thank you to everybody that subscribed, like always. And this is a PvZ. So finally, we're going to get some PvZ action. It's one of my more favorite matchups to play, but at the same time, it's my weakest matchup. I just find PvZ the most exciting out of the three. Lots of action. I can be the aggressor. You always kind of, and that's my play style. I'm not like an Idra player that wants to always take things to late game, wants to go and macro up. I am let's get this game done in 8 minutes and let's move on to the next one. And I know that playing a Zerg player, you have to be the aggressor. You can't really out macro a Zerg right at the start. I mean, that's something that you want to do in the late game. You really want to, at least catch up to the Zerg and be where he's at. But, I have to learn to start taking things to late game. And I will admit my late game is not great at all because so many of my games are only 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. Because I either go all in with like a 4-gate, I DT rush at like the 8 or 9 minute mark, or I can catch a Zerg off guard with a 3-gate expand, and sometimes that'll work right off the bat. But enough about that. Let's get right into the game. I am going to chuck down my Cybernex core. I'm going to obviously wall off here. I'm getting some really bad frames per second right now, and I do apologize for that. I am rendering. I've got so much work that I kind of have to do. I have to multitask at all times, or just I will never be able to put out as much content as I normally do. I am going to be getting fiber optics in September. Finally, it's going to be available in my area. I cannot wait. That means I'm going to be able to upload 30 times faster than what I am uploading now. On average, it takes about an hour and a half to upload a game, and it will take about 20 minutes to upload when I get fiber optics. And not only that, I'll be able to stream in 720p on the live streams. And if you haven't been following me already, the link is in the description below. So it looks like he is going to scout me out here. And he's also going to bring up a couple of links. He is getting his expansion. A lot of Zergs will do this, especially since we are on cross positions. It gives him quite a bit extra time to throw out that expansion. He's going to go ahead and get that metabolic boost right off the bat. A lot of Zerg players like to favor that. And it is so, so good, especially if I decide to get some stalkers. And he can kind of catch me off guard going down that way. And it's just good to have it. Period. Plain and simple. And it's cheap, and it's very, very effective. So it looks like I am going to go ahead and do a 3-gate expand build. I do this all the time against Zergs. It's either a Forge Fast or a 3-gate expand. That is my new thing. I go heavy, heavy sentries. As you can see, I'm getting a lot of sentries off the bat. This is so important, guys. If you are playing a Zerg player, if you go and get a Zealot, then a Stalker, you are putting yourself behind because this metabolic boost is going to destroy your Stalkers. You need force fields. You need to be able to block off this ramp. You're going to need them to do some proper force fields when a lot of Lings come in at you. If you can do those nicely placed force fields, I don't care if he's got 100 Ling. You're going to be able to stop it with just like 6 sentries and a couple of Zealots. Dead serious. And it looks like I'm going to get a free picking here from this Overlord. More sentries coming out. My warp finally finished. I am going to supply block that Zerg player because of that Overlord. He is sour about that. Now starting to get... why did I not put myself on busy? Bleh. Let me see here. But thank you. He said, epic lulls from you. Keep up the great work. I do appreciate that. It looks like Sin is bringing over some more drones to saturate this natural. He's going to go ahead and get up that spine crawler. Zerg players love their spine defense, and they need it, especially against the Protoss. Look at this. Look at this. 7 sentries right now. Heavy, heavy sentries. I go and get my second assimilator around 1920, and then I just get gas. I fully saturate those bad boys, and I just gas it up. And all I do is just keep on putting out those sentries and getting some zealots for some front action. Get in there, do some damage, and here we go. It looks like I am going to be coming down here, picking off these Zerglings. He knows it's coming. Look at this, putting down some spine crawlers very, very quickly, bringing out a bunch of lings. He's saying, uh-oh, that is a lot right now. I'm going to go ahead and chuck down this proxy pylon. I always do this. You do not want to engage too quickly on this, especially if he has a lot of spine crawlers. Trust me, these spine crawlers will eat your units apart, especially with all these lings in behind doing some damage as well. And it looks like he's actually going to bring these lings up to my base. No. Oh, look at this, you sneaky little thing, you. I am going to go ahead and chuck down the force field on that ramp to make sure that no more lings do come down. He's going to be able to take out that proxy pylon. This is a lot of sentries. I'm chucking out as many force fields as I can. That is overkill on the force fields, but some decent placements. But there we go. Those are the force fields I was looking for, but it is way too late. Way too late. He manages to take out my sentries very easily. Some decent sentry play in behind there, but I forgot to follow it up. And I don't even think it's that I forgot to follow it up. I wasted a lot of force fields there, and I couldn't bring them around in the front. Although he did have the infestors, he could have chucked down some infested Terrans, anything like that, and he would have been able to take out those sentries either way. But what best case scenario, what I should have done there is I should have applied some pressure, cut off that ramp, did some damage, killed off a bunch of lings, maybe took out a spine crawler if I could, and then backed the hell off. I got a little bit too greedy, I got a little bit too aggressive, and, you know, I paid for it. This army here could have been 3 or 4 sentries deeper, 2 or 3 zealots deeper. But, you know, let bygones be bygones. I can't really, you know, dwell on that too much. We take a look at the probe and drone count. 36 probes to 42 drones right now. We're pretty friggin' even. Looks like I am going to pop my head back down there again, continuously applying pressure. But this is crucial. If I lose this army, you can basically kiss this game goodbye. I really need to just keep him on his toes. That's all I need to do here. I cannot do any more. Chucking up a nice force field. These lings coming in. No force fields. And no fungal growth going on my zealots. That is not good. And another fungal growth. This is going to be basically non-stop fungal growth. But some decent force fields there by my sentries. Getting in there. Some more force fields going down. But oh no. It is just not enough. And no, Jeff, you fool. What were you thinking? I have no idea what I was thinking there. Going back into the gates of hell, I was on Zerg creep. He had so much advantage down here. I'm basically on his domain, and he's saying, I don't think so. He's building up some more units right now. We take a look at the unit tab. 30 lings, 3 infestors, 3 queens, to just basically 6 zealots at my base. Zerg has 1,200 minerals. He is sitting on a lot right now. My, oh my, what am I going to do? We take a look at the production tab. I am going to go ahead and get a Robo Bay out ASAP. So it looks like I am going to be going to go and get some giraffes. Getting charged from my my zealots. A spire going for Sin right now. That is my kryptonite, folks. If you see me on the ladder and you get Mutalisks, I absolutely suck at defending them. I know you need blink. I know if you throw up a force field, you know, basically splash damage is next to nothing for those Mutalisks on the Stalkers. But at the same time, if you are good with Mutalisks and you are harassing, coming up, you know, over here, hitting those, backing off, or even doing a 2-way Mutalisk attack on those mineral lines and keeping the Protoss player, you know, on his toes, and then still macroing up, expanding and stuff like that, it is such a deadly unit in this game, especially against Protoss. And if you are not good at defending it, you can basically kiss this game goodbye. So at this point, I think Sin is saying, okay, I'm not going to go in. I'm not going to do nothing crazy. I'm just going to macro the hell up. He's going to go ahead and get his gold and another expansion. So he's going to be on a 4-base. Wow. A 4-base Zerg against a 2-base Protoss. Not good at all. Batman. That is going to be extremely, extremely bad. He's going to go ahead and get a Greater Spire as well. Some Corruptors now coming out on the field for Sin. We could see some Broodlords. And Broodlords equals GG. I don't care who you are. You have to be some damn good with your units if you want to, hold, especially when I'm getting some Giraffes, and then you're going to have those Corruptors eating them in the front, and then some Broodlords in the back. It is so, so hard. This is why you don't want a Zerg to go in the late game. This is why you do not want a Zerg to have a 4-base and be, 20 minutes into a game. It is going to be so, so difficult to hold it off. I am finally getting Observer out on the field. That is a delayed Observer at 15 minutes in. Come on, Jeff. Step your game up, son. Still no upgrades. I am getting a Forge now. Wow. I can't believe I still haven't upgraded yet. That is not good. Sin is 1-1, so I am automatically seeing some of my mistakes right off the bat. I do have a Templar Archive, so it looks like I am going to get some high temps. There are 3 of them now out on the field. I still have not researched Storm quite yet. Thermal Lance now finishing for my Giraffe. Wow, this is not good. Some Broodlords coming out. A bunch of Infestors. A bunch of Lings. 136 to 104 in the food count right now. Jeff, you are shitting the bed, sir. I am going to go ahead and get a Stargate as well. 2 cannons going over here. The reason why I'm putting these up is for any Lings that decide to kind of run in here, try to do some damage on my mineral line. It's going to be able to kind of redirect them, make them take a detour in and around, and possibly kill off a lot of them before they even get in there, if they can get in there at all. It looks like Sin is coming up here on the map. Wow, 4 Broodlords. 20, how many Lings do we have here? 76! 20-0. 76 Lings. A bunch of Infestors. And I only have this many units. Here we go. This is gonna boil down. Oh no, Jeff. Your Storm still isn't finished yet. That is not good. That is an error on my behalf. I forgot to get Storm. Jeff, you are playing very, very badly right now. Where are the upgrades? Where is the Storm? Where are your units, Jeff? Come on, son. 2,500 minerals now for Sin. Sin is coming in here. He has got a shit ton of Infestors. These Infestors are going to do some serious damage. Is he going to be able to put down? Oh, yes, he's going to put down a bunch of infested Terrans. He needs to get some fungal growth off on these Zealots because they have charge. They are going to... Oh, and look at that feedback on those freaking... I can't even talk right now on those Infestors doing some serious damage. The Storm is about to finish. The Storm finally finishing up right now. And oh, yeah, sexy. I am just coming all over the place right now. What a defend, Jeff. What a defend. Some feedback, some Storms. Bringing out some Stalkers right now. Another feedback. This is wonderful. Got a board ray out doing damage on those Broodlords right now. And this insane Giraffe pumping out 30 kills right now. Holy shiznaz. I just got a little excited, guys. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get a little excited when epic defends happening. I was way behind right there. He had me outnumbered by at least 100. He had me outnumbered. Wow, oh wow. Some very, very nice feedbacks on those Infestors to make sure no fungal growth could go down, to make sure no more infested Terran goes down, to basically make them useless, just to blow them up and disintegrate them into this little crusty ass Zerg crust. And then I had a Giraffe. Thermal Lance in the shit. Or to everything, and some nice Storms to hold that off. At this point, you know what? At this point, I remember I was on the streams. I was feeling so good right now. I actually felt like a good player for once. I never use high temps. And that is another big problem with my game. But you just seen it, folks. What feedback and Storms can do, it's absolutely amazing. Still no upgrades. This, if there's a reason why I really stand absolutely no chance. Beside the fact that this guy has like a bajillion bases right now. If there's a reason why I'm losing this game, it is because of upgrades. I mean, he's only 1-1 right now, but at the same time, if I would have just been upgrading and I was level 2, I would be doing some serious damage. Here we go, some Corruptors. That is a lot of lings. It's gonna come down to force fields. Can I get some force fields off? A nice storm. Oh, just disintegrating those lings right now. The giraffe did some damage. Those storms did some damage. Woo! Ripping it apart. Ripping it apart. Oh, damn. Wow. 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 113 to 102 right now on the food count. 1,400 minerals. For me, I need to start warping in some more units. I am warping in some more bobs down here. He is going to be able to defend this pretty easily once some more lings come out on the field. Yes, he's going to be able to clean up those zealots. I got some stalkers. Come on, take out this hatchery, Jeff. Oh, another storm. Oh, he walked right into that storm. That is not good for him. Wow, I am doing some damage right now. Finally getting some upgrades. Level 1 about to finish. If I would have had level 2 upgrades right there, I'm not saying I would have won this match, but I'm saying I would have owned this area. I would have been able to go pick off this. I just would have been able to do a lot more damage there. This is why upgrades is so important, and I'm so happy I'm casting this game right now because I can actually physically see my mistakes, and you know, I now know. We take a look at the unit tab. I'm doing extremely well for probes. I mean, 63 probes to 47 drones. I'm doing exactly what I need to do right now. My probe count is great. It's just my upgrades are just so effing terrible right now. It's just actually killing me because I could win this game, bringing in some more units, and that fungal growth is so deadly. I think at this point, I need to back off on my zealots. Like, you know, it's good that I'm getting some for that meat shield up at the front, but if I continue to get a bunch of zealots while he has these infestors, he's just going to keep on fungling those and destroying them, and those lings are going to be able to pick them off. This Void Ray is going to go down. Is he going to be able to take out that one Corruptor? Oh, sour. Wow, oh wow. I'm still sitting on 1,500 minerals. We got 400 gas right now, 1,100 minerals and 900 gas for Sin. What a great game. I am definitely holding my own right now. If I take a look at my vision, what do I know he has? I don't even know he has this. I don't even know he has this. I don't even know he has that. So I am so far behind. He is just starting to get this saturated. He still has no saturation up here. He's just using this as a macro hatch at this point. Some Broodlords working their way over. Some Corruptors as well. I am going to go ahead and get my 4th base going. And he does not know neither of these exists. Still, I don't know why I did not get the gold yet. He is just creeping the hell out of this map. He's level 2 right now. My level 1 shields just finishing. So I am going to be level 1 for my ground unit. Still level 0 for my air. Although I'm not really going air at all. This is a whole crap ton of lanes. This is not looking good. I need some crazy storms right now. I need some crazy storms. Get in there, Jeff. Do some storms. Do some storms. There you go. Finally, those storms were hella late. My Zealot's taking way too much damage before those storms come off. And this is just... This looks like it could be GG. Bringing out some Stalkers so I can try and pick off these Broodlords. I do have Blink. Oh, nice storm. Beautiful storm before that Templar shits the bed. Look at all these little Broodlings going in here, putting all these infested Terrans on my mineral line. Just gotta clean all those up so very quickly. Infestors. I'm not gonna say they're OP, but oh my god. If you can use Infestors correctly and efficiently, wow. Wow. That is why you need high temps against Infestors, to feed back those bad boys before they can do basically anything at all. Because once they start crapping out that fungal, once they start putting out those infested Terrans, especially when they're burrowed and they can still do that, they can still pump out those infested Terrans. Oh my, that is not good. We take a look over here. He is doing some Muta harassment as well. He is all over the place. He wants to finish this game. 157 food to 56. Jeff, it's not looking good, brother. It is not looking good. Yes, I am talking to myself right now because that's what bosses do. They talk to themselves and they talk in the third person all the time. Let's take a look at what I did wrong. Upgrades, definitely. 150%. upgrades horribly. Scouting could have definitely been a lot better. At the beginning, I shouldn't have applied so much pressure. I got a little too carried away. He caught me off guard. Then he took it to the late game, and basically he's owning me at this point. Look at this. There's nothing I can really do at this point. A lot of mistakes, some really, really nice storms, some really, really nice feedback. It was a great practice opportunity. It was a great scenario. I'm going to know how to handle this the next time I'm put in this situation. You know, I can't complain. It was a good game. I made some mistakes. I'm not a perfect player, but I learned from it, and that is what you guys can do when you keep playing StarCraft. I do suggest, if you want to get good at the game, whenever you have a loss, even when you win, quickly look at the replay, see what you did right, see what you did wrong, and then work on that. I know what I have to do now. I know I have to start upgrading. I know I can't be way too aggressive at the beginning. You know, being aggressive is great against the Zerg. 9 times out of 10, you have to do it when they're expanding. But going in that second time, some pretty poor force fields, a lot of crap happened there. That is the reason why I lost this game. And but you know what? A fun effing game, and that's what it's all about here. If you guys enjoyed this game, of course, like this cast. Yeah, there we go. I was drawing blank. It's been a long weekend. I was at a wedding all weekend, and it's still early in the morning. It's like 10:30 in the morning. I have to get some work done. So, you know, if I'm my mind's not here right now, it's because I'm fighting a hangover, but at the same time, it feels damn good to be back. You know, taking 2 days off of YouTube is really tough. You know, I was itching to get back on my computer, talking with the fans, making videos, because it's what I love to do. And, you know, I'm rank 13 Diamond, and I came such a long way in the last 3 days from just practicing, watching my replays, casting these games, and I'm hoping and praying that I can bring you guys to Masters with me. Follow me on this journey, guys. More Quest to Masters coming up. Thank you so very much for watching. I love every single one of you. This is MaximusBlack. Peace out!